happy Sunday. Whatever day it is. What are days anymore? Today, thanks to Madam Secretary Pat Prime's wonderful suggestion, we are going to do The Proclaimers. I'm going to be better known as I Would Walk 500 Miles. We're going to do this song 3.5 ways. The first way, the duh way. The second way, the Coldplay ringy outy way. The third way, I'm going to show you a bunch of things that I hear on the record that you may have never considered. It's a really simple song, right? It's mostly 3 chords, but I found some really cool stuff. And the half way, we're going to do it the way I wish it was, but I don't think it is, but I wish it was. Okay, cool. The duh way. Here's the chords. E. E again, A, B, E. If you hate B, you have 2 options. You can play B7, don't recommend it for this song, but you might like it. Or you can play your B power chord, 2, 4, 4, and leave out the other string. It's kind of muty anyways, so that totally works. E, E, A, B, E. And it's like that until the time when it goes A, B, C sharp minor. Same deal. If you hate C sharp minor, just play the power chord. And then it goes F sharp minor, B, E. Now this trick works for any song in the key of E, because the key of E has 2 notes, E, the root, and B, the 5th, that are always okay to hear no matter what chord you're playing in the song. And those on a standard tuned guitar happen to be the open baby E string and the open B string, right? So let's play our E chord. But go ahead and use fingers middle, pinky, ring. We're going to go up to A as the bar chord without the bar on the 5th fret, so you'll have 5, 7, 7, 6. Now you see that trouble you went through down here is paid off already for A. And it sounds great because our song's in the key of E, and that means we can always hear B and E over any of the chords, and it's going to sound fantastic. And then B is 2 frets higher. Back to E. Like that until it hits the C sharp minor. You have 2 options. You can play C sharp minor way the heck up here, Coldplay ringy outy style. It's going to be 11, 11, 9, starting on the A string. Doesn't that sound nice? Or you can play the C sharp power chord here, 4, 6, 6, and just leave the B and E strings open. That works great too. That's what I'm going to opt for because it's down here where we kind of need to be for the F sharp B section, which I'm going to play as the aforementioned shape for C sharp minor, but here, starting on the A string, 4, 4, 2, open, open, and then just turn that shape you got there inside out for the B power chord, 2, 4, 4, back to E. So here we go. Now for some fun stuff I hear on the record. A bunch of guitars pop in and out of this mix, so really you can pick any combination of any of the things that I've shown you and am about to show you and make it your version, and there's no one can say that you're playing it wrong. It's going to be great. But on the record, the first guitar that pops in is playing an E chord, but he's not playing this E chord. There's no G sharp in the E chord he's playing, and there's also no B on that register. So the only thing it could really be is open 7, 9, like an E power chord, 2-finger power chord, with the addition of the open low E string. So that's our E. And then when he switches to A, it's 3-fingered power chord, just regular on the E string 5th fret, 5, 7, 7, up to B, 2 frets higher. That's my official, what I think it is for the verse on the record, which really isn't that interesting. But what happens in the chorus with one of the guitars that chimes in is interesting. Let's change our 2-finger E power chord to 3 fingers. So now we have open 7, 9, 9. And the thing that I cannot ignore that happens in this chorus is this note, that B note never leaves, and that high E note goes, put this note in your ears and listen to it. It goes, I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more. Listen for it. It's there. So I think it's going to be our 3-finger E power chord plus the open low E string. And then to retain both of those notes that definitely stay, we're going to just take our pointer finger off and mute the low E string. So we've got open A now, D9, G9. And then for the B, to make this E note become a D sharp, we're going to play our B bar chord without the bar. So 7, 9, 9, 8. And now you've got E. For the C sharp minor and the F sharp and the B, I don't care that much. We saw him live play C sharp minor as the bar chord up there. There's no reason why you can't play it here. You could play it with the open strings, even, you know, in this electric version. But on the record, I definitely heard F sharp minor, regular style, 2/4/4, and then B with the open B and E strings. So I would be all. The and a half way. When I was first listening to this, I thought that this B note here was staying for all of the chords in the verse. So I thought maybe it could be this, and then when we go to the A chord, it could be 5, 7, 9. And then with the B chord, of course it's there. But that's weird. That didn't seem right to me, but it got me thinking. And then also I listened to it harder and harder. And the B note did disappear for the A chord. But nonetheless, I got to thinking about a cool way to keep that B note, because again, we're in the key of E, so you're allowed to hear it. It would have been a perfectly valid way to write the song. I'm totally nitpicking one tiny note on one tiny chord here. But here's a really cool way to do that. Open, 2, 2, 4 gets us the B note, which is a feature of the E chord anyways. So this is a way to play an E chord right there. For A, we're just going to open up the A string and of course mute the E string, so we end up with open 2, 4. And then for B, let's play our B power chord. So ring finger goes on D4 and pointer finger migrates back to A2. And then to get back to E, you just remove your ring finger and then do your little tiny bar on the 2 strings with your pointer finger. So then we have, yes, I know I'm gonna be the man who da 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 da. I just think this would be a really cool way to do it. And that's it, folks. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of thoughts about a mostly 3-chord song. I hope you enjoyed that. You know, take whatever your favorite part is from each of those things that I showed you and make it your version of I'm Gonna Be, better known as I Would Walk 500 Miles. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for being here. Stay safe, and I will see you next time with more stuff. Goodbye.